Welcome to this post-match analysis of Alex Eala versus Elise Mertens in the Bad Homburg Open 2026. This was a very convincing win by Elise Mertens over Eala. And if you saw my preview and my last post-match analysis, you knew that I didn't want Eala to play in this tournament. She looked really unfocused here, unsettled, a lot of unforced errors here. The main reason I didn't want Eala to play in this tournament is because of her arm. Her arm is still strapped up, a lot of shoulder tape. There's a big time elbow pad there, inside elbow. And I thought after the first set, she was poking around her shoulder a little bit. Maybe she was readjusting tape, but I think she was poking around a little bit more, trying to press into it, press into the pain of that shoulder. There's definitely some inflammation there going on. So I wanted her to rest out the week, but she seemed committed to play in this tournament. She wants to play in this tournament. And this loss may be a blessing in disguise because she'll get a little bit more rest before Wimbledon. And Wimbledon is probably the most important tennis tournament in any tennis professional's career, right? That's the biggest tournament of the year, Wimbledon, I believe. And for Eala, this may be a good thing. She still needs to play some doubles with Venus, and I don't really want her to play doubles, but looks like she'll play doubles and it should be fun for her. I mean, it's nothing too serious playing doubles. I know she still wants to win Alex Eala, but maybe she could practice some new skills in doubles, serve and volley here and there, practice some lobs, practice some angles, poaching. So that's pretty good for Alex Eala. So hopefully she'll win actually a couple matches in doubles and maybe use that to get into rhythm going into Wimbledon. Now, it was definitely Elise Mertens' day today, and let's take a look at the stats here, courtesy of the Tennis Live website. And what were the most glaring things in this stats line? Well, there's a lot of glaring things here, actually, but the first most glaring thing is that first serve points won by Elise Mertens here at 84%, right? That's really the match right there. She was serving very well at 67% on the first serves in, but gets 84% of those. And there were a lot of aces basically in this match, aces 10 for Mertens, serving so well. And I told you guys in the preview, right, that she was having problems with her first serve lately. Not today. Today was really her day on the first serve. So something really clicked for Mertens. I don't know what she did in practice the last week, but she was really on it from the get-go with the serve. She looked super focused, you guys, in this match. I felt it, right? She was all business-like. And it's all that first serve points won, 32 out of 38. That is super good. Second serve points won was not so good, but take a look at Eala's. Again, this is her biggest weakness, the second serve, and she just spins her serve in, and it always goes to the forehand side of the opponent. There's, I think, one or two times that it did go to the backhand, but she can't really place it well, and it's, going at 75 miles per hour. It's going slow, 125 kilometers per hour, right? So it's going very slow, and Mertens just hammers the ball. Like, she hits it with such pace and such anger, really. And I mean, it was more angry than the Svitolina match. And, Rybakina wasn't returning well last week, but, Svitolina took some cuts on it. But Mertens' ball was just like, almost like Neskova's ball. I mean, it was lasered every time. And Eala was just on her back foot every time on that second serve. The second serve for Eala, it's almost like you're just going to double fault, right? You're going to lose that second serve point, right? It's like a double fault, basically. So definitely not good for Alex Eala. I mean, first serve points won at 73%, which is pretty good, right, for Eala. But only 54% on the first serve, and some of those were spin serves on the first serve. So it wasn't too good. This needed to be at 70% if she wanted to have a chance. And remember, a lot of this is the return of serve, right? So basically, if Eala just cannot weaponize her return of serve. It's really tough for her. The serve herself, right, for Eala needs to be really good. It needs to be at 70% because her returning was just very average, right? So, we all say that Eala's return of serve is probably one of the best in the WTA Tour. I think when I saw that return of serve of hers at that match in Berlin against Rybakina, it was just so good, so elite level. It's not anywhere close to that level in this match. It was very, very average today, and it's partly because of Mertens, right? Mertens' serve, her first serve is really good. Second serve, she tries to bomb it sometimes as well, and she can place that second serve as well. So very hard for Eala to attack the serve of Mertens. Now, it's not all bad for Alex Eala. There were actually two things in this match that really surprised me, that really impressed me as well. And it's showing that Alex Eala is willing to try new things. And maybe she even watched a couple of my videos. Who knows, right? I don't think she watched my videos. I think she's definitely trying something new here. And it's really the evolution of Alex Eala. And in the first set, if you saw this, she was down 3-5 deuce. And she was a little bit unlucky here, right? But she bombed a first serve tee on the deuce court, and she went up for a serve and volley attempt for Alex Eala, and I'm really happy for that. She did lose the point, and Mertens got a pretty good return on it that hit the line, but I really like that in Alex Eala. She's actually willing to do something here, something a little different, a serve and volley. I've never seen that before. Never seen Alex Eala do a serve and volley. She needs to do a little bit more of this here and there just to throw off your opponent, right? It was a lost point, but still very happy that she's trying this. And also in the second set, down 1-4, 15 love, she threw in a hard second serve that went at 161 kilometers per hour. It went for a double fault. Okay, another lost point, but this makes me happy as a coach because Eala is trying something new. This is the first time that I've seen Alex Eala throw a bomb on the second serve. Okay, it's always been a 75 mile per hour second serve. Here she throws in a bomb, but it went out. Okay, you can't improve if you don't try, right? So all she needs to do is keep trying these, and she will be successful in these serve and volleys and these bombs on the second serve. So I like this. I just want to see more attempts, more bravery. She talks about bravery, right? So she needs to be brave here and try these out. I like this by Alex Eala. So tough loss for Alex Eala at Bad Homburg, but who cares? Who cares about Bad Homburg when Wimbledon is about a week away, right? Alex Eala is seeded at Wimbledon. She's at least 29, right? And Alex Eala is a great grass court player. It's evident to me that she can really play well on grass. She beat Vekic, she beat Rybakina, she beat Svitolina. She had a great run at the Birmingham Open. She moves very well. The ball skids through the court with her serve and the forehand. So for Alex Eala, it looks like grass is her surface. And I say this with 100% conviction and belief that Alex Eala can win Wimbledon. Yes, she can win Wimbledon, the 2026 Wimbledon. She can win it. She needs to get a little lucky, right? Obviously, for any tennis player, you need some luck, but she has a very, very good chance. And why not, right? We had a qualifier go up to the finals of the French Open, and who saw that coming, right? Who saw Sabalenka getting bageled by Pegula and by Schneider in the French Open, right? Who saw Rybakina just her game is just fell off a little bit, right? So you don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. So everyone has a very good chance, right? And Eala's skills on grass is very good. So this loss here could be a blessing in disguise. This Bad Homburg loss, she could really reset her mind, reset her body a little bit, get some health back into her body, and really focus in on Wimbledon here. So let's see what happens. and I think Alex Eala will have a very good run at Wimbledon. This video is sponsored by ADV. Check out the ADV Tennis Bag Pro version 3, the best and most durable tennis bag in the market. Use my link below in the description area for a 10% off discount. And if you enjoyed this video, check out my website, coachadrian.net, where you can hire me as your tennis coach. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.